Right, you saw the power of using these annotations to validate our Java beans, right? So in our case, customer. So there are tons of these annotations that you can experiment with. So let me actually show you some of them. So I can say at, and basically here we can say max. So basically everything that comes from javax.validation.constraints, you can use it. Those are the annotations available. So max, so basically here you can specify the value. So this is the max character. You also have min, you also have at and then digit. You also have at list, so you can provide a list of digits. And basically we can say at and then decimal as well. So decimal max, decimal min, and a bunch more. So what I would say is go ahead and have a look inside of this package right here. So javax validation.constraints. I'm going to press command and then click on it. And then you can see the list of constraints right here. So in here, you can see that assert false, negative, you see min, so not empty, not null, past, pattern, positive, size, you can specify the size as well. So in here, that has to be a digit actually. I can say size, so at and then size, and then inside, so if I press command P, you can see int, so the minimum and the max as well, right? So you can customize what the client sends to the server, and basically it's really nice. So you can see here, these are the list of constraints right here. So you can see that this package is actually super powerful, and I would advise you to go and experiment, and remember always to use them to validate your requests. Now, one thing that we haven't covered yet, and that's because it's not the right time, but that is if in here. So let's actually send a request. So I'm going to send a request, and basically I'm missing the at sign here. So you can see that. So I sent the request with the wrong email, and all I'm getting is just a 400 bad request, but I don't know what is going on. What is the error, right? So if I send the correct request, send, you can see that this works, right? So if I don't send name, you can see that I do get a bad request, but again, I don't know what is the issue. So in here, we can actually use, so here we can say name, not name, but message. So we can say message, and then we can say email must be not, and then empty, right? So this is a message, and in fact, let's just add a message for the rest here. So I'm going to grab this and then paste that in, and this will be password, and in here inside this is going to be name, so name, and we could also specify the min and max number of characters, but I'm going to leave it as it is. But this message right here, it's important for us because later on, so let me actually restart, and you'll see that nothing will change, and that's because we haven't handled the exception. We haven't handled the exception. So here, if I send the request, you can see that nothing changes. We get 400 bad request, but that message that we've added in here, so name must be not empty, you can see that we have no visibility. So the client has no visibility. But don't you worry, I'm going to cover exceptions in detail later in this course, and I'm going to show you how to handle this scenario right here when we validate our bins. This is all for this section. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, let's move on.